Son of a...
Why do we do that?
Oh, I need to isolate more in here.
Yeah. But hey, it's a good room.
Oh, yeah.
In the basement.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
Good old-fashioned basement dwelling.
Yeah. Although, not the neck beard. It's the full beard.
Oh, yeah. No teensy-weensy neckbeard here. No.
What do we say? We don't live in our mother's basement.
I live in my own goddamn basement.
Yeah. Well, there's spiders down here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of spiders.
Oh?
Yeah. Well, not really spiders, but
Spiders?
Spiders it is then.
No.
What do I call it? Bowsette.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's that. I'm not sure what to think about that. So you take Bowser with the... What the fuck is that? Princess crown or
I
something?
have no idea. Like a Bowser in princess form or something like that.
Gender bend Bowser as a thick female.
Why, though?
I don't know. But I got the weirdest boner.
So does the fan base, but they don't think it is weird, I fear.
Yeah, I guess. But it's like, why? Just why?
Why though? Why?
But then again, it's the internet. They take it and run with it.
Yeah, at least it's not official.
Yet. Oh, God. Oh, that wouldn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, give it a few months.
Yeah. But, yeah. Because that's a problem. It really is. The current state of nerdom.
Mm-hmm. It's too fan influenced.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
It's okay, sure. I don't have any problem with the fans getting involved and having their input and say and stuff, but when things turn into more or less glorified fan fiction...
Yeah, no. It's... Sometimes we just don't need the Vox Populi or Vox fandom on this.
Yeah.
I don't know the Latin term for fandom, but
I don't think there's a word for it.
Then let's make a word for it. Vox fandom, whatever. No, wait.
Seize the means of language. Seize the means of reproduction.
Goddamn incels.
Yeah. But then again, we should have sympathy for those poor...
Less fortunate than ours.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Kicking down.
Yeah. I guess that's also something that comes into mind when looking at the Bowsette.
Yeah. But yeah, about that thing, about fan influence in fandom, glorified fan fiction.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about Star Wars.
Yeah, we're all thinking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all thinking it.
Yep.
Just saying.
So, yeah, that's...
I mean, okay, sure. When I first saw The Force Awakens, I was sort of...
intrigued.
Yeah.
It's intriguing.
I didn't know what to expect. When I first heard that Disney was going to buy Lucasfilm, I was like, I'm not sure about this. And then when the message came that, oh yeah, they're gonna make new movies, I was also kind of, no, I don't know about this. I've been skeptical about the whole thing. But when I saw The Force Awakens, I thought that, at least for the certain parts of the movie, I was like, okay, sure, maybe they can make this work. It's not as good as the original trilogy.
Of course not.
It was slightly better than the prequels.
Yeah.
At least until they killed off Han Solo, because, god damn it, that was the worst way ever of killing off a character.
Yeah, it's very blunt, very almost disrespectful to the character. But I have a feeling that Harrison had a part in...
Yeah, he didn't want to play the part.
No,
he always hated Han Solo, as far as I know.
So I guess he wanted out as quickly as possible, but...
Yeah, but could have done it better.
Yeah.
But then again, we're talking about the new Star Wars movies, and they could be better overall.
Yeah, no, altogether, yeah.
Yeah. But my biggest problem was that I had no sympathy for the characters.
No.
None at all. Not even the old ones.
No, I feel
Violated.
oddly violated. Yes. Yeah, but I agree that they were not really sympathetic.
Ray was not sympathetic at all.
No,
But
in the beginning, I thought
Okay,
maybe it was like, all right, a new character. She looks like she has some faults. She's a little bit of fish out of water, somewhat.
But then suddenly she was a know-it-all, do-it-all Mary Sue.
Yeah,
Because that's what she is. Ray is a Mary Sue.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Finn is a
bumbling.
he's a token. And that sucks,
Yeah.
because I think that if Finn could really...
John Boyega is not a bad actor.
No, he's a great
at all.
actor. I think that if the character just had the chance to really do its own thing,
Mm.
which sort of happened in The Last Jedi,
Mm.
but then it was all fucked up because of... what's her face again?
Yeah, I know who you mean.
Yeah, that character.
Yeah.
Although, she's a great actor as well.
Oh yes, a very
Actress.
very sweet person.
Yeah.
Very sweet.
So none of her faults.
None at all.
I blame it all on Kennedy and Roundhead.
Yep.
So just to be clear,
Good all rounded.
the writing is terrible.
Yeah. It's very, very terrible actually. It's
Yeah. So yeah. But if the characters had more depth,
Mhm.
if they were just more, I think we would have had much better movies.
But that's the thing. We need more time. They need more time. They
Yeah.
would need so many more moments and waiting at least to the third movie so we can get some sympathy from them. They need time.
Yeah.
And they didn't get time. They were thrown in.
Yeah, it's real stressed.
Yeah, very stressed.
It's like
here are three characters. They're like the original trio. Like them.
Yeah.
No. Who are these people?
Who the fuck are you? Get away from me.
Get away from me.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about The Last Jedi. It's like when I first saw it, I didn't see it at the cinema.
Mm.
I just refused to do that. But when I saw the movie first time, the initial scene, the bombing run,
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, who the fuck are these people piloting? It's like they could have made a much better assault if they just knew how to fly.
What? They had the best pilot in the Resistance fleet. At least they say they have.
One pilot does not an armada make.
Indeed.
But the whole scene with the co-pilot falling down, trying to throw the grenade or whatever the fuck that was. It's like, I'm glad you died. Fucking pathetic people. I'm glad the Resistance failed.
And that's the other thing.
The Resistance.
Name. The Resistance.
Resisting what? You were the fucking majority. You had all the political power. You had Coruscant.
Exactly. They had the New Republic. The new established Republic when the Empire fell. At least according to new canon.
Mm-hmm.
Legends or the only canon.
Yeah, the real deal.
The real deal, yes.
Expanded universe is the real canon.
Oh yes, the one true Messiah.
Yeah.
Anyways, when you have the new canon, the new Republic, the new established Republic after the Empire fell, and then you suddenly have a fringe movement called the New Order. Who the hell are the New Order? Well, they are fanatics following the footsteps of the Empire. Fair enough. They are not the Empire though. They are a fringe majority. Not a majority, I'm sorry, a minority, so to speak. They don't have any political power. They don't have any rulement, except for that little fucked up planet.
Yeah. Starkiller Base.
Starkiller Base, yes. So, when our heroes say they are with the Resistance...
Okay.
Yeah, I mean... Like you said, they are the ruling majority.
Mm.
Who are they resisting? Are they resisting a terrorist group? Because, to be frank, that's what the New Order is.
Yeah.
It's a terrorist group. So, are they resisting? In my humble opinion, it feels like they tried to be the rebellion. I mean, alright, Captain Obvious speaking here, but they tried. Yeah, hi. I'm standing in the room. Yeah, but they tried to be the resistance, not only in the storytelling order, but they almost like they longed for the glory days of the rebellion. So we are the resistance. And alright, to be fair, when they blew up the planet system, then they might have been the resistance.
Yeah, maybe.
But then again, the New Order never claimed any rule.
No.
So
yeah, it's like I don't get it really.
It's the concept itself boggles the mind.
Yeah. But
I may be
just
also,
talking
but
about the Starkiller base and the whole, we're sucking energy from a star to launch this ultra mega weapon.
I mean, alright, the concept is kind of awesome. I'm giving them that. I think it is.
I don't. To me, the whole thing was too big. It was breaking the immersion for me.
Yeah, it's bigger. So what?
Oh
God, there I'm quoting.
I buy the Death Star.
Yep.
All of it. Yes, I buy that. That works for me. But the Starkiller base, it was too big. I can not imagine it working like that.
No, I mean the very blast itself would. Yeah.
They convert energy. They suck a star dry to do this. I cannot see them having the potential even to do that.
Yeah, I'm actually curious where they got this.
Yeah.
From.
I mean, if we're... sure. Suspension of disbelief and everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
of course.
But they're talking about gravity wells when doing the hyperspace jumps. And suddenly they can just do fuck all with gravity when going to draw energy from a star and firing a giant laser.
Well, I suppose it's convenient, so to speak, for the time being.
Yeah, and also that the beam fired, just traveling along.
Yeah, I heard also there's a book, a movie book.
Yeah.
And they explained it a little better. They explained that beam opened a sort of a hyperspace path.
It did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then I can buy that it fires across the bleeding galaxy. Yeah. Fucking galaxy.
But in the movie, it's like, oh, there's a line.
Oh, look at that. It's like a laser pointer up there. It's a glorified laser pointer.
Grab a chair. Let's look at this. It's a phenomenon.
Well, look at that. Sort of like you melt your face off, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, and then, like, I didn't even get which planets they actually destroyed.
No, because that wasn't Coruscant.
Yeah, no. But did they say it was the seed of the New Republic or something like that?
Yeah, I think they did.
And I don't really get that.
No, it's like...
But what?
Why wouldn't they have... I suppose they could have, like, let's not build the new republic on the foundation of the old corrupt republic, yada, yada, yada. Yeah. I don't know. But
then again, to be honest, Coruscant did not appear until the expanded universe. It was never canon as far as, like, in the old movies, I guess.
No. Well, they sort of... Yeah, if you want to make prequel expanded universe...
Yeah. Exactly, because, okay, if we go with the prequels, then Coruscant is canon.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But in the old movies, it was never mentioned. I think it was in Heir of the Empire, the books, that Coruscant was named for the first time.
All right.
I think. I am not swearing on it, but yeah. So... maybe they just denied the existence of Coruscant in the new movies. I don't know.
Oh.
And to be frank, I don't care.
Nah.
The whole thing with the new movies, the whole shitting on the fans.
Yeah.
Today, I will never spend money on another Star Wars movie.
Yeah, like
I haven't seen Solo.
me neither, not yet. I will see it because I'm morbidly fascinated. So
Yeah.
So yeah, take our opinion of Solo with a Dead Sea amount of salt. So
Yeah.
so yeah, but all that shitting on the fans, yeah, I agree. It's
that's sure.
It's
We
so not
did
okay.
complain about the fans being too engaged or having too much of a say, but that doesn't mean that we don't want fans to have a say. Of course, fans should have a say.
Of course, I mean it's an old fan base. It has been with us since like the beginning of the 80s. It's an old fan base. It has old fans, young and old.
Yeah.
So of course they're gonna be passionate about it.
Yeah, of course. Toxic. Toxic my ass.
Your ass is
Enough talk about my ass.
enough about your toxic ass. Okay.
Yeah, but anyways, the thing is that you need to listen to the fans, but also you need what you need is to engage with them, talk to the fans, and I think that when it comes to things like Star Wars, and also if we want to go there with Battlefield 5,
we're getting
just
to that.
listen to the fans and see, does this work? Do you think it would be a great idea? And you'll get people saying yes, people saying no, but there will be a majority vote at some point.
Oh yes, and if I'm gonna be like sort of gatekeeping here, you need to sort out which are the real fans. And I'm not saying like, those are not the real fans. Like they only pretend. They're posers.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the ones who actually engage in the fandom and the ones who are only screaming. At the whole shebang.
Yeah, like, the vocal minority.
Yes. If we're gonna take like the comic industry, for example, the comic books. If we're gonna take that, you need to distinguish who are buying the comics, who are reading the comics, who enjoy the comics, and the ones who are screaming that that character is not colored enough to just pick something out of the air. And like the howler monkeys, so to speak, let's call them that. Distinguish who are the howler monkeys.
Glasses.
Trouble glasses.
Yeah, shaved side.
Yeah.
Too many pronouns to even remember one. Yeah, I know the kind you're talking about.
The howler monkeys.
Yeah.
And they're not buying the comics.
No.
They're not buying the movie. They're not some of them might see the movies.
Yeah,
but
some of them might buy the comics, but
they don't spend money on this fandom they're claiming to be part of.
Exactly. They just want to infiltrate and make it suit their ideas and then leave it in ruin.
Like they're like the aliens from Independence Day, if you remember that.
Yeah.
Go from planet to planet. Locusts, like expending the resources and just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Exactly like this.
Yeah. I agree.
And talking about shitting on the fans, you said about Battlefield 5.
Oh yeah. But to be honest, I'm gonna go with the EA pro tip. Well, don't buy the game. Fair enough.
Then I won't. I won't EA.
But it's so interesting that whenever the fans say, no, we don't really like this. Why do you do this? They go on full damage control and start blaming the fans for being toxic.
Yeah.
Oh, you hate women. Oh, can't you really accept that there were women on the battlefield? Well, they were, but not on the Western Front.
Not in this action film manner, so to speak.
No. Sure, okay.
Right.
You had Russian snipers.
The Russian sniper, oh yes.
And you had the what were they called? The flying witches?
Oh yeah, the night witches.
Night witches,
yes.
Right. The all-female air force in Russia. With shitty planes and stuff.
Nachthexen.
Yeah. quite effective.
Oh, yes.
You had women fighting in the Polish resistance. You had women fighting in the French resistance. But you did not have any female fighters on the American front or the German front.
Or the English.
No, British.
Oh, yeah, British.
Not
well,
on the Australian.
You had vehicle personnel that might have been...
they were support crew.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were nurses, but they were not partaking in frontline action.
Too valuable.
Yeah.
Because let's be frank, why does not women and children go out in war? Well, they're too valuable.
Yeah.
All women are queens.
If she breathes, she's a thought! Speaking of incels, I fucking love that fucking video.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Fat guy coming out, blue lightsaber. All women are queens. Another fat guy steps out. Red lightsaber. If she breathes, she's a thought. And it's the incel civil war.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Oh, fuck, I love that one.
Yeah.
And I...
Glorious.
Okay, at some point we were watching this, and I was like, yeah, if I had to go on either side, I would go on the all thought side. And my girlfriend looked at me really dark. It was like...
If you had a doghouse, you would be sleeping in it.
Yeah. I had to do some explaining.
Damage control, you mean?
Yeah. I don't know what.
Oy vey.
But yeah, nah, it was fun.
Good times. Good
yeah,
times.
good time. But to continue on with the whole diversity thing, when it comes to comics, I'm really glad that Marvel is failing. I'm really glad that DC Comics are failing. Not that I like the idea of comics going away, because to be frank, they're not. But as companies, I'm glad that they actually do get hit with a financial loss.
I mean, they need this wake-up call.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
They need to, oh, fuck. Shit, we can't go woke, people.
Yeah, it's really like that. Get woke, go broke.
Yeah.
We've seen it all over and over again.
That good old-fashioned saying.
But because forced diversity is a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing against diversity if it's a coming naturals thing.
Well-implemented coming natural with sympathetic characters.
Yeah, well-written, round characters. Then it doesn't really matter if they're black, white, yellow, green.
Apache helicopters.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna take one great example, in my opinion, Aliens, the second Alien movie, the Marine team, wonderful.
Yeah.
I mean, they're diverse.
Oh yeah,
but not in the forced kind of way. Like, haha, here's our black character, here's our Latino character, here's our gay character.
Yeah.
Look how progressive we are.
Yeah. No, they were just characters with their own personalities, ideas, flaws, and everything.
Yeah. And I mean, let's be frank. To be the woman there kicked as much ass as the men.
Yeah.
And did not make a great fuss about it. I mean, alright, there were trash talk, but come on, there was a Marine team.
You're supposed to be trash talking.
Yeah.
And I fucking love that.
It's part of the deal.
Oh, the opening scene when the sergeant's like, oh, get your asses up and everything. But, gee, it's cold. Whatever. Was it Hudson's that said that?
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah. And the sergeant's like, what, you want me to get you some slippers? Oh, gee, Sergeant Wood, look into my eye. That is one of the best lines in the movie.
But it comes so natural.
Yeah.
Because you can see, they're a team.
Yeah. Also, when the Sarge wakes up from cryo sleep, he's like, oh, looking around, half cigar into his mouth.
Yep.
It's like, yeah, that is the sergeant I want.
Yep. He's a daddy figure with... Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a daddy figure.
Ooh, daddy.
Ooh, daddy. Note, not a father figure. A daddy figure.
Oh, dear Christ.
It may have been your father, but it wasn't your daddy.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. But, yeah. But of course, yes, I love the Aliens movie. And as you say, they have a natural way of having diversity.
And I think the main thing that it's crucial when you make a diverse group, cast, whatever. What's the word I'm looking for? Don't acknowledge it.
Don't put
it out there. Yeah. I mean, if you ignore that they're diverse,
mm-hmm.
it's nothing of it. But when you acknowledge the diverse elephant in the room, the magic is broken.
Yeah.
It's like when you have, say, a character of 3, while 1 is black, 2 is white, 1 is black.
Mm-hmm.
They go around their merry missions and
do their thing.
Yeah.
And no one talks about it.
Yeah, it's like, all right, they have a good camaraderie and such. But then the black guy says, well, because I'm black, I'm gonna...
And then it's like, what? Why?
Oh, no. The magic is broken.
Yeah.
You have acknowledged that...
The elephant in the room.
Yeah. The diverse elephant in the room.
Yeah. You shove it in people's face.
Yeah.
And that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you look at... Let's go this way. Ghostbusters. Look at the old movie. I'm thinking about the first one. You have 3 white guys and a black guy.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't ever think about Eddie Hudson being black. Because he's a great character. I fucking love that character. He makes the group complete.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I mean...
Do you believe in ghosts? If I get paid for it.
I'll believe anything.
Yeah. It's like, yes.
Oh, Ernie Hudson. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I mean, like, the only instance you can think that he's black... He gets out a little blackness, so to speak, now and when. But it's not that, well, I'm black and I'm
I'm black and therefore.
I'm black and therefore I'm black, I'm marginalized, I'm black, I'm oppressed. It's like, it's the black sass.
Yeah.
It's, if you want to be like that, black culture.
Oh my god, racist! Racist!
What, should I take off my Klansman's hood?
Take off that sheet.
No. But it's my culture!
You're white, you don't have a culture.
Oh, that's true. White and Swedish, I have double no culture.
Yeah.
What am I?
You're a deplorable bastard.
Oh god,
no,
it's true.
Garbage human. I think the term is.
Wow.
Shit lord.
Something I could be proud about. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think people are gonna hate us.
Well, I hate people, so...
Touche. But diversity, all in all, is no problem as long as you don't shove it down someone's throat.
It's like a penis, really.
Yeah. Be glad you have one, but don't shove it down someone's throat.
At least...
unless they want to, of course.
Especially don't shove it down children's throats.
No, step away from the children. God! Why do you always bring children into this? Oh dear. Oh yeah. But do you have any hope for the future?
Depends. Yeah. I mean,
not for Star Wars, at least.
No, I mean, if this roundheadness hasn't killed it, oversaturation will.
Yeah.
Or rather, oversaturation has killed it, to be frank.
Yeah.
Because, well, if we're gonna bring up Star Wars again, and oversaturation, I might as well say that when you had the old Star Wars movies, you had like a little bit of Clone Wars now and then. It wasn't new every single year. Nowadays, you have new movies every year, new series. Let's not bring up Star Wars Resistance, that goddamn series.
I like the first season though.
The new one.
Yeah.
The animated one.
Yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. It was a quirky kid show. It was like
no, you're thinking about Rebels.
Yeah, okay, sure. My mistake.
Look up Resistance.
Oh dear Christ.
I swear to God, it's fucking horrible, so to speak. But to continue. When you have like new movies, new series, like new pump out every single goddamn year, and not even a year in between, then you're gonna have oversaturation, which means it's not as impressive anymore. It's not as special anymore. Like, I remember when they announced The Force Awakens, it's like, holy fucking shit knuckles, it's a new Star Wars movie!
Mm-hmm.
It was so special, I mean, almost makes you tear-eyed. Like, oh my God, it's been so long!
My childhood!
My childhood. and then it turned out the way it turned out, so yeah. And then you have like the next movie, and I'm like, alright. It wasn't as good, and then you have all these filler movies. You had Rogue One, you have Solo, and then nowadays you're gonna have the third Star Wars movie. They talked about a Boba Fett spin-off.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah, neither the Obi-Wan.
No.
So at least there is that. But you have all these new series. It's not as special anymore.
No.
They have milked it out.
Yeah, they destroyed it.
Yeah.
More or less. And oversaturation, sure, I think it's one of the major causes. But the bad writing and the whole diversity direction.
The fan handlement.
The ideology killed it. Because they didn't care about good movies. They only cared about spreading their message about their ideology.
They thought about making money while spreading their message.
Yeah.
And
they done goofed.
They done goofed like hell. So many before them, they failed while trying to bring in money milking and ideology in the same goddamn drink. It killed it.
Yeah. They made Kool-Aid.
And drank it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I think there's hope, at least. But, okay, not for Star Wars. Star Wars is dead.
Let's enjoy what we had with Star Wars.
Let's go back to the real deal. The original trilogy. I can accept the prequels, at least in hindsight.
I think they're underrated, actually.
Yeah, a bit. Or at least some parts of them.
Yeah.
But I say bring back the expanded universe and make it canon. That would save Star Wars.
Yeah.
But when it comes to comics, I think we're gonna see a change. Especially if we're looking at things like Comicsgate and that. Because the fans are fed up. The fans want to go back to the comics they enjoyed, the comics that told good stories and not political agenda. And sure, comics have always been sort of political, but it has been in the subtle way.
Yeah.
And focusing on telling a good story with a moral message and not brazenly saying, this is our ideology, and if you don't believe this, you're a garbage human.
You're a garbage human and a fascist.
Yeah.
Because old comics, in this case, Marvel, they used diversity very subtly. I mean, look at X-Men.
Yeah.
It was a prime example of good old-fashioned, done good diversity.
Yeah.
I mean, you had a very diverse cast of of heroes.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't believe. And even the message they tried to spread. Was it the civil rights movement?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right, the civil rights movement. It was a little hint of it. They were hinting like, well, this is our take on it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like in every goddamn number that they were gonna have the civil rights movement. Like, Ah!
Yeah.
So, yeah, diversity done right.
Yeah, exactly.
In a very good way.
With good storytelling.
Yeah. Because what is the thing that we need with nerddom, if you want to take it like that?
Enjoyment.
Enjoyment and escapism.
Yeah. Good storytelling, because we don't want to have the news in our face when doing something that makes us relax, that should bring us joy, that should take us to another place where we can just have our fantasy.
Yeah, we go to the news for that.
Exactly. You are fake news.
Fake news.
Oh,
Almost fascinating. Like the nerd culture, like comics have been more reality and the news has been more fantasy.
Yeah, it's sort of a switch, I guess.
Never
How did it happen?
Never thought about that actually
Yeah.
until now.
Interesting perspective.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess that's also a thing, that people want to have the reality they like, not the reality that is. And that's also a big problem, because you need to be able to look at the world objectively. Of course, you're going to have a subjective look at stuff, but you need to try to do it objectively as well. Because, I mean, if there is a wall, there is a wall. No matter if it's yellow or blue or whatever paint it is. It's a wall! You can't just ignore it.
Yeah. Don't ignore the elephant in the room.
And also, we need to speak about things. We need to engage in conversation. We need to engage in discussion, giving discussion, not only sort of arguments that lead to...
No, fuck you, I'm gonna shut you down for saying that. Fuck you, I don't want to talk to you. La 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 la.
Exactly. Not the baiting kind of hit pieces and takes. Because that only leads to more segregation, maybe.
Yeah.
It's a trench war, more or less.
Kindergarten behavior.
Yeah. So that my hope for the future is that people will finally leave the trenches, leave the whole divided, scorched earth tactics, and actually engage in conversation, intellectual discussion and discourse, and come together again to make good things. And I'm talking out of a nerd perspective here.
Oh, yeah.
So that we can get the good movies again. We can get the good comics again. We can get the good games again. Without the ideology-driven group at the helm.
Yeah.
Because I do not want to have that. I don't want to have someone telling me you need to think like this or you're a bad person. That's what religion is for, and I hate religion. I don't need that in my politics.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's that then.
Yeah, I think that's...
For this time.
That's all we can rant for now.
Yeah, and also, we are very sorry for butchering the English language. It is not our native tongue.
I'm not even sorry.
I'm trying to be civil.
Fine.
Yeah. Well, fuck this.
Yeah.